All right. Did I miss it? Fuck! No! DeAndre Jordan is signing to the Pelicans. Fuck! This is the move of the offseason. Oh my god. I leave stream for 10 minutes. And this is what I missed. The move of the offseason. Damn it. My god. How did this happen? Fuck, I'm so upset I missed this in real time. Ridiculous. How does this affect LeBron's legacy? Let's see. All right. Nothing's really happened. I was paying attention while I was off stream. Let's go through everything that has happened as far as the signings. I think this is a good signing for the Milwaukee Bucks. He had a great second half of the season. He's young, team-friendly contract. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name. Bones Highland signing with the Timberwolves. See, I did make a comment right here. I said the move of the offseason. I think it's a good move. He's a great backup point guard. Definitely like that Lou Will archetype. I know that's kind of like the popular thing to say as soon as like there's a scrawny guard who's good at scoring. It's like, oh, this guy is Lou Williams, or oh, this guy is Jamal Crawford. I feel like that is like kind of lazy reporting, but I do think it's accurate when we are talking about Bones Highland. I do think the Tim Hardaway Jr. signing to the Heat is a great deal. I think this is an insanely great deal. I do think he didn't have the best season in Denver, but even last offseason when he signed with Denver, bro, holy unk talking about NBA live stream. Just say, get the app, gang. Anyways, I think this is a great signing, Tim Hardaway Jr. When he signed to Denver, a lot of people were saying that him and Cam Johnson were the pieces that Jokic was missing. I do think Tim Hardaway Jr. can really contribute at a high level to a contending roster, especially assuming this is like a vet minimum. I think this was a great pickup. Just need more shooters in Miami, to say the least. And then the only thing that has come out since is LeBron James will be patient in selecting his next destination, but the priority is to have a realistic chance for competing for a championship. I said this already. I think if LeBron wants to compete for a championship, it's not Golden State. Hardaway to the Heat. Yeah, Hardaway just signed with the Heat. I don't think LeBron contends for a championship in Golden State. Jimmy Butler's out. The Wizards are not going to deal. How do you feel about LeBron to the Wizards? It's an interesting team. It really just depends. I don't think it's bad. I think it's actually a pretty good move. And I did see some rumors. I think it was on the Lakers have discussed Tobias Harris as a potential free agent target. Oh god, no. No, please. I get it, bro. I get it. He had a great stretch against the Magic and the Cavs. It's still Tobias Harris. What do you think the Grizzlies are going to do? Be stuck in purgatory for a while. Bench this is for the Wizards. Trey Johnson, Keyshawn George, Koulibaly, and Will Riley. I think Wizards are actually a pretty good spot for LeBron. That's actually like a sleeper pick because I know he's going to meet with the Cavs, Heat, and Warriors. Again, I do not like the Warriors. I do not like LeBron and the Warriors. Lakers plan to meet with Kelly Oubre. Lakers have a lot of interesting things going on. They still have some cap space with Austin Reeves' contract not kicking until next year. But if Bron wants to win, you need a youth plus experience. Yeah. Jalen Duren has interest in going to Boston. Dude, the Pistons plan to match any offer sheet Jalen Duren signs. I'm going to talk about this very briefly. Jalen Duren, the Pistons need Jalen Duren because he's on the same timetable as Cade Cunningham. I shouldn't say need. They should want Jalen Duren. They shouldn't want to go out and try and find another guy. He's on the same timetable as Cade Cunningham. They have a great dynamic. He underperformed in the playoffs. I think the Pistons need to do what they can to keep Jalen Duren. Now, if another team offers Jalen Duren 4 or 5 years, $270 million, let him fucking walk. Oh my God, let him walk. Jalen Duren is not worth $270 million. That is disgusting work. Dude, the 1% of players, 1% of NBA players are worth that much money. Jalen Duren is not even sniffing that 1%. The gap between Jalen Duren and being worth $275 million is about as big as the gap between me and Jalen Duren. That's how big that gap is. Prediction on Minnesota next year. I think Minnesota is going to have a lot of dope edits made about them. I don't think they really took a step in the right direction. I'm interested to see how the backcourt works. I'd love to see, them compete for real, but we haven't seen LaMelo Ball operate at a high competitive level. The only recipe for success with Anthony Edwards that we have seen is playing alongside a stretch four. He does not have that anymore. I'm not saying it's impossible for them to be successful without that formula. I just think it would help. Let's see. Tim Hardaway Jr. to the Heat is peak, definitely. Where do you think Mitchell Robinson is going? I think he should stay in New York. Well, he won a ring. He's been loyal for a long time. He deserves his bag. Fun fact, Mitchell Robinson and I are from the same hometown. When I played high school basketball, he transferred to that Lighthouse Academy that he played at and got scouted from. He spent 2 years in my school district. The year he became a junior and transferred was the year I became a freshman. Long story short, Mitchell Robinson's ducking the smoke. Mitchell Robinson did not want to see me in high school hoops. Plain and simple. Let's see. Catching up to the chat. Thoughts on Philly next year? I've spent too much of my time believing in Philly. I think they need to blow it up. I don't think Joel Embiid and Paul George can be 1A, 1B guys or 1 and 2 options on a contender. I think you blow it up, build around Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe. Anything new? Nah. Okay. Let's see. What is this guy talking about? He did not leave because of you? Man, nothing gets past you. 3-way trade. Sabonis plus Malik Monk to Detroit. Brown to Sacramento. Duren and picks to the Celtics. What do you think? I think it could work. It's just a matter of interest from those parties. I don't think Jaylen Brown would allow himself to go to the Sacramento Kings. Any other signings besides the Tim Hardaway Jr. one? Couple re-signings, but no new team signings yet. I'm very interested to see the Rui Hachimura, where he wants to go, because I saw some reports saying that he's going to the Spurs. LeBron just got traded to Golden State. No way. You're baiting. According to Polymarket. Go fuck yourself. Kawhi doesn't move the needle in Toronto. There's still a first-round exit. Shams posted. Oh, shit, you said Shams. Maybe on Instagram. Stop edging us. Kyle, appreciate the follow. Shams posted LeBron got traded to Golden State. He did not leave because any other signings. Just catching up. Kawhi shouldn't have left. I have like a real tinfoil hat theory that Kawhi Leonard demanded a trade to Toronto with the Clippers front office to avoid any kind of RICO charges. I think that money under the table shit definitely happened, and he was like, yo, get me out of the United States. He probably already has citizenship in Toronto. I'm not going to fact check that because it would completely ruin my theory in a heartbeat if it was wrong. So he's definitely dodging that RICO. I 100% think so. Wherever LeBron goes, he won't move the needle unless it's San Antonio. As big of a LeBron fan as I am, diehard LeBron fan, I don't think this is necessarily wrong. You're 42 years old. If you're willing to take a backseat role, which I'm sure he more than is, I think he could really contribute to a contender. I think if he's going somewhere like, for instance, Golden State, because that's the one that keeps getting thrown around, I don't think LeBron, the workload he's going to have to pick up in Golden State is good. LeBron posted on his Insta story. What the hell is this? Oh, this is from 6 days ago. That's not him, brother. This ain't LeBron. No, God, no, you're right. This is not him. My fault. 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 Whoa. Whoa. Yo, what are we doing? Yeah, he posted about his daughter. Like, what? Let's see. It's just gains. Buddy, I was talking about the bulge. Let's see. It's so fucked that the Clippers didn't get smited for the aspiration scandal. Dude, I think, and again, this is tinfoil hat, I think the reason the Clippers moved on from James Harden so abruptly was because the NBA front office was like, hey, if we find you guys guilty, Kawhi Leonard's getting banned for a year, and you guys are getting fined. So James Harden was like, yo, I want to contend, trade me. Tinfoil hat, tinfoil hat. Anything going on around the league? I didn't mean to open that. This is Twitter or X. Notable free agents. He's definitely going back to Miami. Chris Paul should have been a Laker with Kobe. David Stern wasn't going to let that happen. Let's see. Nothing new yet. Bulls making playoffs. What is the Bulls roster off the top of my head? Josh Giddey. My dog just farted. Josh Giddey. Nicholas Claxton. Matisse Buzelis. Caleb Wilson. They could make a push for the play-in, for sure. I don't think they're making like top 5 or anything. Let's see. Do you think the league is getting oversaturated? What do you mean? Just a quick elaboration, and I'll pin to come back to this. Can I not pin? I cannot pin for some reason. That's the weird thing about, I use, what is this? Streamlabs. It's weird. Thoughts on free agency so far? I think it's been pretty good, especially, leading up to. It's definitely been one of the more interesting free agencies that we've seen. especially in a while. Grizzlies aiming for that 9 for 73. Ugh. Is this the best offseason in years? Yes. I feel like the bigger trades that have come out of the playoffs or not the playoffs, out of the NBA in the most recent years have kind of happened at the deadline, if I'm being completely honest. So I think this is the best offseason in a couple years, and we're only an hour in, really. What do you think about Ja to Portland? I think they should keep making moves. There's no way they stop there. If they do, I think it's a bad move. I think if they continue to build around that roster, it's a good move. The only, like, critique that I kind of have about LeBron James and all the free agency stuff is, dude, if he was, and I guess it could be seen as a weak move considering his output level, but I think if you're LeBron James, you take a vet minimum. Not exactly like a vet minimum, but like 1 year, 10 mil. You're a fucking billionaire. I mean, come on. The Hornets have 40 million in trade exception. What are they doing with all that? Maybe holding on. I don't know. Maybe they want that duo of Brandon Miller and Knipple to like really be contending ready. Grizzlies, fuck it. We got Cam Spencer and Cam Boozer. Where do you see Jaylen Brown going? Hopefully nowhere. I think Jaylen Brown is best suited alongside Jason Tatum. I just wish he wasn't as disrespected as he is. I feel like he's insanely disrespected for being a top, like, 15, 10 talent in the league. He already said he's not doing it for the money. He's going to look for a championship. He's going to look for his best situation to compete, but he's not going to take a significant pay cut. That's not LeBron James. 6th in MVP is the 7th best on the team analytically. You're not wrong. Let's see. Nothing new so far. Anything going on Twitter or? Thoughts on my Orlando Magic? You need a guard. You need a real guard, not Jalen Suggs. He's a great defensive player, but he's not a floor general, and Desmond Bane isn't a floor general either. I also have compared. I've also compared the Orlando Magic situation to, a young Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown when it comes to Franz and Paolo, in the sense that there's a lot of people who are pressuring the Magic to break that duo up. I think you really don't need to break them up until you see what they fully develop into. Jaylen Brown to the Magic? No. Jaylen Brown to Memphis, is that insane to think? I think so. A Magic wing to Portland for Drew. If I was the Magic and I wanted a player on Portland's roster, I would want Scoot Henderson. Braun to the Spurs. Trust I have sources. I think that's going to be a criticized move. That would be a largely criticized move. Thoughts on the Pacers? Very, very, very excited to see the Pacers. I'd love to see the 1-2 punch of Tyrese Halliburton and Ivica Zubac, especially if they can go get a scoring wing like Trey Murphy to like come off the bench, because I wouldn't want him to take Aaron Nesmith's starting spot. But if they can get like a scoring punch like that, that'd be insane. Scoot Henderson and Shaedon Sharpe. Scoot can't shoot. I agree. Scoot can't shoot, but he's more on the timetable of your core than Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday's like 36. Why would you trade for him? What should the 76ers get for Joel and PG if they have that option? I think they should just get rid of them. I think beggars can't be choosers at this point. Everyone knows who they are, the contracts they come with, the concerns they come with. You're not going to get a large amount of draft capital back for that. I think you just need to move on. What should the Pistons do? Trey Murphy not coming off the bench if he has a shot. I think Trey Murphy's not good enough to really demand what role he has. He's put up good numbers on the shittiest team in the league. And even at that, those numbers weren't that good. Points-wise, yeah, he played great. Every other, like, deep dive into his stats, it's not that good. What should the Pistons do? Get another scoring / facilitating guard, because easily the Cade Cunningham recipe for success is going to be similar to the Luka Doncic recipe for success, where they made the finals in 2024 with Kyrie Irving playing alongside Luka, and the Lakers capitalized on that by signing Austin Reeves to that long-term contract, but you still need a good big along those guys. Casey, appreciate the follow, as well as someone followed earlier, but I couldn't, I didn't see it in time. I apologize. Raymond Felton to the Lakers. We're locking that chip up. Let's see. Sam, appreciate the follow. Nothing new. Jesus, man. 30 minutes. It's been 31 minutes and nothing new has happened. Not even like a shitty signing. What players should the Magic get? They really need... The Magic would have really benefited from LaMelo Ball. Excuse me. Portland scoot Drew Klingon and 2 first-rounders for Jaylen Brown. If I were Boston, I would want Sharp in there as well. I'm surprised the Wolves got Ball for so cheap. The reason LaMelo Ball was sold for so cheap, I shouldn't say sold, but the reason LaMelo Ball was traded for such a cheap price was because the Charlotte Hornets that was like a prove-it trade. Like, hey, this guy hasn't played more than 50 games and has only played more than 50 games twice in his 6-year career. When he plays, he's great, but it's if he plays, not when he plays. So we're going to take Naz Reid and some draft capital, and you can take him. We don't believe in him anymore. I think that's why LaMelo Ball was traded for so cheap. I just seen another live, and Kawhi is on Toronto. Yeah, Kawhi's been on Toronto for a little bit. I feel like Shams only posts during moments. Like earlier this morning, he released 20 times in an hour. Yeah, Shams is not as good as Woj, but I feel like that's pretty common knowledge at this point. Hornets choosing an infinite rebuild is questionable, but maybe they can make it work. They're super young. I think that's why they were so comfortable in choosing the rebuild over the LaMelo Ball option, because Brandon Miller and Con Knipple are still so young. It's not like you had to... you could say goodbye to LaMelo Ball while still picking Brandon Miller and Con Knipple. You didn't sacrifice one for the other. Let's see. Over or under on Ja making an All-NBA team? Under. Strong under. I don't not believe in Ja Morant. I just don't have that much faith in him. But, and, you know, when Ja Morant plays, the NBA is entertaining. But he's a 2-time All-Star. Like, I understand he was traded. It was surprising, especially for the return for him. But Ja Morant wasn't like this insane perennial superstar caliber player. He was a young, up-and-coming, entertaining player who made 2 All-Star teams and then played 79 games over the course of 3 years because of a mixture of suspensions and 2 season-ending injuries. Like, he's entertaining, but he's not like this superstar caliber talent, and I don't think he ever was. Will Ja be the 2nd or 3rd option in Portland? 3rd. There's no way he gets more touches than Deni Avdija after this season. Will he be an all-star at least? The West is super competitive and backcourt heavy. I would be very surprised if Ja Morant comes out and makes an all-star team. But I would love to be disproven or proven wrong. I would love to be proven wrong. I hope he comes back. He looks like himself. he plays a full healthy season. I don't mean to sound like super pessimistic, like I'm rooting against him, because that's not the case. I just don't see it happening. I think if anything, Denny will be their number one option. Yeah. I mean, he's. I think if Drew or not Drew, but Dame is willing to take the back seat, I don't think that's a bad decision. It's gonna run through Dame though. I don't know if I would let that happen. Let's see. He's at least making the third all NBA team. Ja Morant? No, I don't think Ja Morant comes back and makes the All NBA third team as the third option. No, I don't think that happens at all. My God, can something happen? The NBA will hold the NBA Cups championship game at Butler's Hinkles Fieldhouse on December 11th next season. I don't give a fuck. Man, not much going on, like at all to start. Kelly Oubre to meet with the Pacers, Blazers, Lakers, and more in free agency. Jalen Duren reportedly wants to play for the Boston Celtics. Alyssa Thomas says she's gotten death threats and been called racial slurs over her incident with Caitlin Clark. That's excessive. Okay, 1 year, $6 million for Tim Hardaway Jr. That's pretty good, especially with the shooting and the spacing he's going to deliver. That's really good. What's going on with Jalen No Supermax Duren? Dude, talk about a greedy bitch. You like I know I've already talked about it, so I won't stay on it too long. But dude, insane that he thinks after that performance in the postseason. Like, I get it, you made an all-star team, awesome. After that performance to close out the season, that bitter taste you're leaving in everybody's mouth, you think you have the leverage to negotiate a damn near $300 million deal? Get out of here. He might have gotten CTE. Ugh. Yeah, unfortunately. Let's see. Bro is getting outplayed by Wendell Carter Jr. Yeah. Like, no funny shit. Got outplayed by Wendell Carter Jr. I couldn't care less about the NBA Cup and where they host it. I could not care less. I think I've already seen this one. Yeah, this is old. You know, NBA free agency, I feel like when the floodgates open, it's signing after signing after signing. We're an hour and 20 minutes into free agency, and we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves. Got outplayed by his ex new boyfriend. Literally, like, that was probably the most underrated storyline of the entire first round, was that he was getting outplayed by his ex's new man. Well, shit, I guess I could hop on 2K until a new move is made. Just keep the desktop open on the side. Let's see. Cam Jones. Literally nothing is happening. I I never believed in this. There should be more tampering. I don't think there's been like a stop on tampering at all. They need to sign Joey Leone to the Lakers. Great locker room guy. Probably not going to give you the most efficient buckets. Great locker room guy, though. Everyone loves playing for him or playing with him. I got a story. I got a fun story. 24 people in here. Couple more on Twitch and YouTube. Y'all will love this. When I played basketball in high school, I didn't really play much. He's such a good glue guy. Yeah, I didn't really play much. Went to a primarily basketball talented school, if you're picking up what I'm putting down without having to say it. Where it's like a couple minutes after halftime, I still had my jersey on, not my jersey, but my warm-ups on. And then it's a close game, couple games into the season, but I already knew I wasn't going to be playing. Coach looks down the sideline like this. Like something happens in the game, and coach goes and just like fucking locks eyes with me. Joey. And I was like, oh shit, like I'm getting in. I'm summoned to the game. I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna bust a three. Coach is gonna be like, this guy's been sitting on the bench the whole time. I haven't been playing him. What the hell is wrong with me? So, this is exactly what happened. Joey, go fill up those waters for the boys. Go fill up those waters for the fucking boys. Go fill up those waters for the boys. Motherfucker, I'm one of the boys. Also, home game. Friends, family, the hoes, everyone is here. It's like the third game of the season. Like, oh, yeah, Joey, why don't you, from our bench, walk down the entire fucking sideline in front of everyone who knows your first and last name. Some of them know your fucking what period you had last today. They knew you had fucking algebra before you started this game. Why don't you walk past all of them? Just, block out the noise that they're going to be yelling shit at you. Fill up these 6 Gatorade bottles. Like the 6 big-ass Gatorade bottles. They're somehow the heaviest and lightest bottles you've ever seen in your entire life. And then walk them fucking back. Fuck no, I'm not doing that. I did it. I thought it'd get me more playing time. It did not. It did not give me more playing time. At all. I have another story about I could have guarded playoff Duren. Absolutely, I would have locked that shit up. The water boy gets a jersey. Oh shit. That's good. That's good. Okay. This is another great story. I don't have a lot of stories from when I played basketball because again, I didn't really play. But this is probably my favorite story. So, like I mentioned, I went to a school where there's 20 people in here. There's a lot of black guys on the team. They were a lot taller, more athletic, just better at the sport than me. I was a very chubby I'm 5'8", I'm Cuban. I'm not going to play. Grades come out. Halfway through the season, grades come out. Half the team gets cut. Coach comes up to me before our game, before we get on the bus. If I gambled all my money on where LeBron's going, where should I put it? Utah. Coach gets me right before I get on the bus, and he goes, hey, you're going to be starting tonight. I want you to come out aggressive. And I was like, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for. This is my time to shine. I sub in. First play of the game. I somehow scored. I don't remember how. It was like a shitty layup, like luck of the draw, backdoor cut. Doesn't matter. Somehow scored. First points of the season. First points of the season. I'm hype. I was listening to J. Cole on the bus ride over. Nothing is going to stop me. I'm on top of the world. I go into halftime 1-7. I was throwing shit up. Prime J. Cole. Nobody was stopping me. If that ball was in my hands, I was shooting that shit. I went into halftime 1-7. There was a play. I will fight tooth and nail that this one's not my fault. There was a play. Guy misses. Elite tour date. Guy misses, right? If you think that's good, this story gets better. Guy misses. I grab the rebound. And in midair, I turn with my back to him. I feel him push me. I feel him put his paws on me and push me. So my only thought is, oh, okay, they're going to call this foul. I need to shoot it so I'm in the shooting motion. I can get more points. At this point, I'm only 1 for 5. Only. He pushes me. I turn. I'm behind the backboard. There's nothing for me to do. I decide to just fucking shoot it anyways. Fucking side, back of the backboard, out of bounds, away game, student section. Ah! This guy sucks! This guy fucking sucks! Da, 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 da. I'm holding back tears. Run down, play defense. Show to chart. This one's worse. We get into halftime. I'm 1 for 7, or whatever I just said. I'm pretty sure I was 1 for 7. Coach comes back to me, and he goes, Leon, I love the confidence. Oh shit, you like the confidence? You like the confidence, coach? I can keep it up. Leon, I love the confidence. Keep it up. I finished that fucking game 1 for 14. I didn't make a single shot in the second half, but I was on top of the world. Nothing was going to ruin that night. Also, we won that game. Not, despite my best efforts, we won that game. The Heat got Tim Hardaway Jr.? Yes, the Heat did get Tim Hardaway Jr. Where are you from? I'm looming for new runs. Did you at least play good D? Defense is all effort. It's the only thing I'm good at anymore. I'm from Florida. You the reason they won? Hey, like I said, bro, I'm an elite glue guy. Dudes love playing with me. People love... Pause. How tough was that one field goal, though? On a scale of, like, 1 to Derrick Rose's dunk on Goran Dragic, I would say it was, like... right there, like at around a 7. Like when the autistic water boy gets in the game and they let him score. Probably that. Like I was probably floating around there. It was pretty tough, bro. I'm not gonna cap. I hit a free throw. Those were my only points that year. Sun Yun. 6th man of the year, buddy. It's more like 13th. Let's be honest. That's probably my favorite part about making basketball content. Is let's say I like for somehow, some way, some like unlogical way, I break through into this bubble of basketball content. I'm not that fucking good at the sport. Like I fucking love basketball. I play it all the time, and I'm not ass. Like I'm probably better than who like you and your homeboys. like I can probably run with you guys, but I'm talking about like Devontae Friga followed me the other day on Instagram, right? If he ever, for some like Herculean leap in logic, was like, yo, we love your content, you got to come out and play with the boys, I'm getting my shit fried. I don't stand a chance. I'm moving like Josh Hart averaged 2.7 points and 10 rebounds. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Like, if you put me against Gremlin, not so Air Jordan, I could probably keep up with him. No disrespect. That's not a knock on him. That's just me being confident in my abilities. Has anything happened? Has anything happened in free agency? Could you keep up with the professor? The professor now? The professor like post surgery? Yeah, I could keep up with the professor right now. Oh, so you can hoop, play MK right now? Yeah. Yeah. I'd play MK. Just for the exposure. I'd play MK just so I could get my shit fried and maybe get a couple followers from it. Nah, I'm capping. I'd lock that shit up. That white boy can't shoot. I'm a Carter Bryant, Jaime Jaquez build. I'm like a Escalade, Sean Kemp on the Cavs, Jahlil Okafor, real back to basket kind of player. But dude, this is actually ridiculous. How long has it been now? 50 minutes. Anything. Not even a rumor. Not even a rumor. Like, this kind of sucks. Something happened? What happened? Who do you think is winning the chip? I think it really is relying on what we see within the next couple days. But did Shams post on Twitter? Okay. Oh my god. I don't give a free agent 7-footer Brendan Carlson has agreed to a 1-year, $2.5 million deal with the Portland Trail Blazers. Sources tell ESPN Portland picks up a big man who has developed in the OKC Thunder system over the last 2 seasons, finalizing a deal with Priority Sports. I think this means Kalingan's on the move. No? Because they have Robert Williams secured now. They have the young guy. I can't pronounce his name, but I believe he's Chinese or Korean. I sincerely apologize if I'm wrong about that. He was a free agent. Are you referring to Robert Williams? I think they just extended him. I don't think he was a free agent. I think they just reached Jan Hansen. No, he's still on the team. He's on his rookie contract. That's what I'm saying. They have 3 big men now, not including Kalingan. So I think he's gone. I think Kalingan's the odd man out. Oh, I'm referring to Brendan Carlson. I'm sorry. Yeah, I guess he was. Let's see. I mean, God, this was ridiculous. You know ball? Give me a role player. Give me a player. Ooh, let me get a... Pistons, Tracy McGrady. I think they play Scotty Barnes at power forward. Let me get Eric Snow. Let me get Boogie Gibson. Nick knows ball with the 9mm to the back of my head. Kawhi Leonard to the Raptors has been agreed to. Sources tell ESPN the Clippers will receive unprotected first-round picks in 2031, 2033, 2030, and 2023 second-round picks, and a 2027 first-round swap. Ray, cash that dude. Appreciate the follow. Let me get Shabazz Napier. Nick knows ball with the RPG to the back of my skull. What an uneventful start to free agency. And we came out the gate pretty good. Darius Garland and Brandon Ingram is ridiculous hoops. Oh, don't forget Benedict Mathurin. If they re-sign him, I'm pretty sure he's an unrestricted free agent. Excuse me. Let's see. For everyone watching the stream, in case you're not aware, just because it's been a minute, I am doing a giveaway at 20,000 followers on Instagram. It's a pair of KD 15s. So go ahead and follow the Instagram. If you're not, it's going to be a pair of KD 15s, size 11. They are all pink. I believe I have a video up. Yes. KD 15s giveaway once we get to 20,000 on Instagram. I think the Wolves would be a bust, not going to lie. I don't have that much faith, but we will see. Oh, here we go. Oh, no. What the fuck do you mean replace Rui Hachimura? Like, I know this guy is good. I know he can contribute, but in place of Rui? Oh, what the hell? Disgusting work, man. Here. There you go. What the fuck? You know what this means? Rui's going to San Antonio. Yeah, Lakers signed Mamu. Kobe Sanders re-signed with the Clips. Didn't that happen a couple days ago? No, bruh. Like, oh, okay. No, I'm wrong. Kobe Sanders has agreed to 4 years, $11 million. That's good for them. All right, what's going on Central? Any rumors? Walker Kessler is reportedly receiving contract offers starting in the high 30 million. Do we think the league believes Sandro Mamu is headed to the Lakers? That's what people believe, and he would basically replace Rui Hachimura. You're not replacing Rui, bro. But let's talk about this. Do we think Walker Kessler is worth 30 mil? Would you rather be the best G Leaguer or the worst NBA player? I would rather be the best. I would rather be the best G Leaguer. Sue me. W for returning the glasses. Hey, when the missus calls, you answer. No questions asked. Mavs embarrassing for not doing anything or for nothing happening. I think they really need to commit to the Cooper Flag timeline. I don't think they're ready to compete. But they definitely do need to make some moves. I think Walker Kessler, I think there were reports that he was like offended of what was happening with his contract in Utah. Um, don't get me wrong, bro. He's a great defensive center, but I mean, he's kind of peaked. He kind of peaked his first year in, and he's just kind of been hanging out ever since. Like he's good, but you want 30 million a year, and you can't space the floor. Like the only other center that does that in the league is, off the top of my head, that can demand that kind of money is Rudy Gobert. And the reason Rudy Gobert does it is because nobody can defend the rim like Rudy Gobert. He's a 4-time defensive player of the year. He's worth $30 million a year. Walker Kessler probably is not. I'm deleting this tab. Let's see. For Kessler, depends on the team. For the Lakers, yes. For Utah, probably not. Ah, fuck. Bam can space the floor. Or first of all, Bam Adebayo, the second greatest scorer in NBA history, is worth well more than $30 million a year. Let's not get disrespectful now. Bam Adebayo deserves every cent on his contract. And yes, he can space the floor. Let's not get disrespectful now, all right? Anything happening? Yeah, the big man market is definitely broken. Walker is also asking for a player option. Interesting. I think the Mamu signing pretty much guarantees Rui's gone. Well, I mean, not gone. We know he's gone, but he's going to the Spurs, which that's going to be a great signing for them. Chipotle Lover 67 shared the live. I appreciate that. I feel like an addict, Shams. I need more. Let's see. Like, such a good start to come to such a, odd end. Oh, I was watching this earlier. Funky Diabetic. Okay. This is the home page. That's like a day old. I mean, the Clippers definitely got younger, and that's what they needed to do. Thoughts on the Blazers making the playoffs next year? They'll make the playoffs next year. If they made it without Dame and without Ja, they can make it with Dame and with Ja. I just don't think there were a couple people in here saying Ja is going to make All NBA third team next year. Yeah, that's absurd. I don't think that at all for a second. Kings need to sign me on a two-way. The current state of the Kings roster, they could literally sign everyone watching this stream and they would maybe somehow get better. The current state of the Kings roster. Thanasis and J.R. Smith have some of the best highlights compared to their skill. Thanasis' highlights are insane, yeah. Oh, man, Can y'all hear my dog in the back? Just going to town on herself right now? I don't know if we're going to see anything new for a while. We've been just hanging out for a minute. I can't hear anything? Okay, good. What do you think of VJ's max potential is? Great two-way player. Don't really have a comparison off the top of my head. But he showed great flashes. Oh my gosh, LeBron side with the Magic. Fuck you. I don't know. I can't really think of a player comparison for VJ Edgecombe. But I think he can be a perennial all-star, great two-way player. Let's see. Oh, excuse me. Waiting. D Wade, possibly? Yeah. D Wade and Ant are good examples. I would love to see a little more shot creation from VJ. He did show great flashes in his rookie year of shot creation. I mean, I would just like to see that skill develop more, and his playmaking. I feel like his playmaking is not there, but that's also really rare with younger players. First yawn of the stream. Let's go. I want LeBron to the Nuggets. Ooh. I don't know if that would be as beneficial as someone might think. I think they would obviously make an impact, but Bismack might be the future five of the Lakers. Every time the Spurs were playing the Knicks this year in the finals, and the camera would pan to the bench, and it would show Bismack Biyombo and Mason Plumlee, I would be like, holy shit, these guys are in the league still. Like, major props to them. Let's see. I think LeBron can make the biggest impact in Miami. It's really about who they fill out with the rest of the roster. I think they have their impact players, and with Giannis and Bam, you could maybe bring in LeBron, but if they don't fill out that roster with competent role players, specifically a guard, like a floor spacing guard, it's not going to end well in Miami. Thoughts on the Spurs draft? Shams Joey Leona signed a 2-year, $60,000 deal with the Beijing Ducks. Buddy, $60,000 would change my life right now. You wouldn't want to hear about the ungodly things I would do for $60,000. Didn't they draft a shooter? How many rookies have just like jumped into the system, played like key rotational minutes? Besides like there are extreme examples, but they're more of exceptions, not standards. Like you have Dylan Harper, you have Carter Bryant, you have I'm sure these players can be good, but what you buying with all that Chinese money? whatever the yen, there's no way that yen is worth less in whatever Taiwanese dollars are. So I'm taking all of that yen and I'm going to Thailand for a thing. Let's see. With 60K, what happens in Thailand stays in Thailand. You ain't never lied, brother. With 60K, I'm moseying myself out immediately. Mossing. Chris Paul should become a trainer or a coach. Oh yeah, he does a lot of things. I meant moving. Yeah, he does a lot of things with the youth with his AAU circuit and everything. Cookie644, appreciate the follow. I think there's a lot of impactful things. Wanting to go to Thailand on the last day of Pride Month is crazy, buddy. This is a yearly goal. This isn't a. It being June is just the cherry on top of the cake. Oh, what did I kick? Thoughts on Ben Simmons trying to go back to the NBA? Absolutely no pity for Ben Simmons. His career is I could give a shit if he ever plays again. I had a lot of faith in Ben Simmons. I don't really feel bad for players when they don't develop skills. If they learn to be impactful without developing a skill, I think that's impressive. I think if you're someone like Mitchell Robinson, just for example, so I don't just sit here and rant about Ben Simmons for 2 hours. If you're someone like Mitchell Robinson, who, and I'm not saying Mitchell Robinson does this. If you're someone like Mitchell Robinson who gets paid millions of dollars and you can't shoot free throws, and then you're complaining about getting fouled and people sending you to the line, I don't really give a shit. You're getting paid millions of dollars. Learn how to shoot the fucking ball. I don't care. Ben Simmons, I understand he had his back surgery. I understand it was like a mental thing, and I don't think mental health is something we should really joke about. However, him being in that situation where he's not really developing a jump shot because he thinks he's good enough without it, he put himself in that situation. Don't really fucking care. What is it? You make your bed, you lay in it. Now, all his mental health stuff, send my best wishes out to him. That's not something to joke about. Mental health needs to be taken serious. I'm not saying he was, invalid for having those feelings and suffering from what he was suffering from. However, the position that he was put in that led to those things was of his own doing. So I don't really feel bad for him, and I don't think he deserves a spot in the NBA. Because for years, every single advanced expert, teammate, coach, like, hey, you need to develop a jump shot. Hey, you need to do this. Like, hey, you need to do this. And it was just, hey, I'm too cool for school. I don't need a jump shot. I'll be fine. And look at where we're at. I agree, to be honest. Thank you. I wonder if there is a way where I can. When does free agency end? Before next season starts? I don't know the exact date off the top of my head. I think the crowd plays a very big role in performance. Mitchell was cooking an open gym. No, 100%. Like, these guys are the elite of the elite. They'll cook you, me, any normal average Joe. And when they go to the NBA, when they go to leagues or professional real games, they do have to play a role because it is a job. Like, they have to play what their coach is saying. Hey, this is the best role for you in this system. They have to do that. But I have a feeling you didn't make your bed, bro. I make my bed every morning. But yeah, like these players, they're amazing. They just, they need to be impactful in their roles, and I'm not going to feel bad for a millionaire who's refusing to develop a skill. Mitchell in open gym was trying step back threes. He was making them. He was making them. He was hitting them bitches. $20. No updates.
LeBron, it's about LeBron. And even in this, as the era comes to an end, and everybody was counting down and waiting. First, uh, the Lakers thanked LeBron for what he had done after LeBron decided, and it was announced that he would not return. So LeBron got to make that announcement. So you go, well, maybe that's just the way it played out. Or maybe it played out like this. And it's highly unusual for the Lakers. There were conversations. Maybe it's how much we're going to pay you. And I'm sure that's what it came down to. And if they used the Dodger philosophy instead of the conventional wisdom, which was, well, you got to give him 30 million because he's LeBron, I kept saying, why would you bet against yourself? If the best offer out there was 15 million bucks, you give him 16. Well, you have to take care of him. Do you? I think $16 million, you're taking care of a guy that makes $85 million a year off the court. I think it's money, quite frankly. That's what I think it came down to. And maybe that means you're 1A. Maybe that's what you're saying. At 1A, you don't get paid like you used to get paid. But I think it simply came down to money.
I just listened to this guy talk for a minute about absolutely nothing. Like, oh yeah, the reason LeBron didn't sign back was money. No shit. Like what? That's you mean how free agency has always worked? Yeah, like he has a superstar baggage with him, but like he wore a Lakers uniform, but he wasn't a Laker. Oh my god, bro. Been a Lakers fan since I started watching basketball. Started watching basketball roughly in 2007, 2008 was when I started watching basketball. Always watched every game on Sunday when I was visiting my dad. He was from Los Angeles. He's an LA guy. I cannot stand the Lakers fan base. I try to not pay attention to what the Lakers fan base says as much as I fucking can. That shit is so annoying and repetitive. But I think I don't want to end the stream, but I definitely don't want to sit around just waiting for something to happen. So I'm going to figure out a way to. Can we watch highlights? Do hoop grids? Yeah, sure. Hoop grid. Hoop grid. Oh, well, this is connections. So let's do this one first. So this is pretty much like, hey, what do all these players have in common? Let's see. Why did Kawhi leave in the first place? He's dodging that Rico case. Over Phoenix Sun, former Phoenix Sun. Can't name NBA fan bases that aren't at least a little insufferable. You're not wrong. Former Phoenix Sun. Former Phoenix Sun. That's it. Wait, what? Kawhi Leonard was under investigation for taking money under the table from the Los Angeles Clippers. So there is a large speculation that the reason he demanded a trade to the Toronto Raptors was to avoid any kind of federal backlash from the U.S. government. Now, the legitimacy, is there a more improved angle here? Most improved angle here? Most improved player, most improved player. I don't think anyone else won most improved. Pacer. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Overseas. Did any of these guys play overseas? Maybe. Nope. That was a bad guess. Let's see. You see? NBA champion. No. Bro doesn't see it. This is hard. Yeah, I'm not tracking what they're doing right here. And I also refuse to use hints. George King. Quick break to see if there's any new moves. There is not. George King. M names. Mikel. Mike. Oh, is it Michael? Is it Mike? Yeah, Mike. That was a good pull. Derek Queen. My dad played runs with Michael. Although, I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. My dad once got in a fight with Roy Jones Jr. Prince King Queen. So what would the fourth one be? Oh, Baron. A Baron. Yeah. Royal names. What the hell is this one? Is it? They weren't all the same draft. Who the fuck tracks that? Who the fuck tracks that? Also, I'm here from IG. I love the content. Appreciate it. Continue to follow. Great things coming. There's about 10 people in the stream right now. I'm going to keep this on the DL. But if you guys are following the Instagram, on top of the giveaway I'm doing at 20,000, I'm going to be picking a second name at random, probably sending a $20 PlayStation or Xbox or Steam gift card of the person's choosing. So make sure to continue to follow the Instagram. I'm going to be posting a poll within the next 24 hours, and there will be no limit to how much you can enter the poll, and I'm just going to pick 2 names at random. Again, I'm not going to limit the entry, so let's see. That's an insider secret just for the people here. Okay. No way anyone just knows the time traveled of Player's Dog. Dude, I bet there's like panels in the floor or something. Quick break to see if anything's happening in the NBA world. Nope. First round matchups? No. Let's see. Marcus Page. Maybe it was guys traded. No, I can't think of anyone who was traded. Let's see. Seeing a lot of defensive. Maybe it's defensive first team. Okay, so we were 1 away when we went here. Okay. We're getting further and further away. Who do you think the Pacers will get? I don't know who they will get, or I don't know who. I don't really have like a thought, but I want them to get Trey Murphy. I think he wouldn't be very impactful for them. Foreign players, that could be it. Because Dyson's from Australia. Let's see. This is a lot of defensive guys. Oh my goodness. All right. I really can't think. All right, quick break to see if anything's happened. Nothing so far. All defensive, maybe. Who's the all defensive first team? It was Wemby. Did Dyer, was it a Sir? So close, 1 away. So close, 1 away. You already guessed this combination. Okay. Derek White was all defensive first team this year. What center do you want the Lakers to get? Perfect world, Jalen Duren. I think Walker Kessler would be a great addition, but I would not pay him 30 million doll hairs. Yeah, he did make it, huh? Because he made it over Scotty Barnes this year. Wow, that was a complete guess. Traded at the deadline. Trailblazer. I'm losing it, man. Ah. What the hell? Okay, this is going nowhere. Okay. I'm not ending the stream. Gonna take a quick break. When I come back, I'm gonna switch from the desktop view. Gonna go over to some gameplay, and I will stay in touch and continuing to update, switching back to the desktop so we can see any trades happening or signings happening. So again, not ending the stream, but I will be right back. All right. We back, nation. I just checked Shams and all of Twitter right before jumping on over to 2K. No trades have been made. Nothing is new, so... Well, you know, we'll make the occasional jump back over just to see what's happening, but nothing is happening, so I'm not going to just sit around and wait for nothing to happen. But I figured it's free agency, basketball's in the air. Let's play some play now. So, let's see. If I fall asleep, everything will happen. Literally. Every single time. It's like clockwork. It's like they're waiting for you to fall asleep. Show the leaderboard. We are 27-0 in play now this year. We have yet to lose. That might change today. I hope it does not. But, all right, all right. Who are we using, chat? Do we go for the, gotta go for the Boston Celtics. Oh, my dear God. Let them know how to really use Jaylen Brown. Who's he going for? Pistons. We're going to go for the Boston Celtics. Who do we blame if the streak ends today? Nick Noseball. Pelicans, next game. All right. I think Peyton Pritchard. I think we leave Pritchard. I was thinking about starting him. Definitely want Garza to get some minutes. Probably over Vooch. Hugo Gonzalez is a higher overall than Ron Harper Jr. I'm going to switch Sam Hauser. That way that Kevin Durant is just easily right there. I don't have to go back and do it. I haven't kept up with my Uncharted playthrough like I wanted to, but it's kind of mostly because everything else just started doing so well.
I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke.
In terms of like
our
posts
reporter,
and stuff.
Allie LaForce. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's White.
What a shot.
Soft touch by Derek White. The floater, not an easy shot, but he puts that one on target.
That's what I'm talking about. I mean, float game. First team all defense.
Scanning the floor. Van Vliet outside.
We're not worried about that. He's going all the way. Yeah. Immediately knew. Yeah, no one is getting signed. That shit was just getting boring waiting.
Pass to Tatum. Here's the pick. Shot from the top of the key. That's good.
It was getting very boring. Like we went 50 minutes with not even a single rumor update. Like I love ball, but I'm not waiting on that.
Got a piece of it. White with the steal. Takes a three.
There we go.
And it's Tatum with the three. Tatum's got 5.
But
I love the
I really hate that 2K is all this pro play shit. Just even looking at it, I see older 2Ks. LeBron might go to the Warriors. I don't see how that's a very competitive move as a whole. Like, obviously, LeBron on the roster makes you more competitive, but I think as a whole, I don't think it's a great move, in all honesty. And I mean, you know, diehard LeBron fan, he's my GOAT. But, like, and I talked about this in my most recent video. LeBron on the Warriors completely, like, is overshadowing the fact that they already locked up Al Horford. Like, they have Al Horford. They just signed KCP. They're going to give that remaining cap space to Draymond Green that he opened up by taking a pay cut. They're going to have to move the Moody contract. They're going, like, so many things have to happen. Do you watch Six Rings of Steel Rebuilds? I apologize, I don't know what that is. I gave him space.
Durant with the bucket. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Oh.
Pass to Hauser. Here's White.
Oh. That's the Derek White that came over in that Spurs trade. Good switch, good switch. Leave Steven Adams.
On the wing, Thompson. Clock at 6. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry.
Come on. Come on.
Misses the 3.
Let's see.
Celtics lead by 6.
Oh my goodness, bro. Slashing to the rim with Derek White? Ooh.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Disgusting. No way. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of a bad shot. That was a bad shot.
Push the lead to double digits.
But
For 3, Durant.
okay, get the fuck out of here. You gotta be kidding me.
3 attempts.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's
I hate how disrespected Jaylen Brown is, and I'm not a Celtics fan by any means.
Oh my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Okay, bro, like 3. I'm sleeping.
Good by Durant. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1. Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Ooh.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots. Here's Durant. He takes it.
Damn it, I was too busy reading that out of pocket shit.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
If there are not any rumors, I'm going to cut off my toe and send it to my girl.
Not mess around.
Do it.
Pass to Durant. Fires the 3.
Oh my god, bro. Kevin Durant has all this dude's points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team.
That's not a full bar? Alright, bro.
Derek White getting it done. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective
No,
he
that
can
is
be.
not what I wanted to
Back
do.
to the game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics. They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Alright.
Here's Thompson.
That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Peyton. Let's get busy, Peyton.
Chance to take the
Come on.
lead. The Celtics with the lead. Here's
Oh,
Gonzalez.
ew, disgusting shot. That's who they didn't want to include in the Giannis trade.
Gonzalez has got his first 3 points of the game.
The Terror Twins.
You have
Oh yeah, let's go, Peyton.
this guy. He's such a good shooter.
Come on now.
No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. Boston shooting their first free throw of the game here. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Gonzalez. Back to Pritchard. Here's Shireman.
Oh.
Out to the right wing. Here's Wolf.
You literally just got to put this guy in the action. He's not playing on ball, or he's not any good at it. Come on, Luka. Ridiculous.
Şengün makes that
Thoughts on
read
Patrick
so
Baldwin
well.
Jr.?
He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor. Pass to Shireman.
Why does that name sound familiar?
To the left wing. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 5. Here's Walsh.
Hey!
Goes.
Ain't that what they do?
One home. And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little. Man, that's borderline taunting.
Yeah, I'm
right
not really
there.
worried about
They're
Atari
playing with a
Eason
certain
3.
swagger right now. Here's Pritchard. And the layup is good.
Quick
off
scoop.
the glass. And now it's a 10-point Boston lead. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
I didn't even think this guy had Sengun. He just wasn't going to him at all.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior. Pass to Shireman. Back to Pritchard. Here's Shireman. Here's Walsh. Covered by Smith.
It's so easy to win in this game because everyone just likes to off ball. Like, nobody likes to play defense.
He'll be the first guy to
And then he's just rim running.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and
Like, not even an attempt at defense, just try to catch a screen the entire time.
And taking a look at this
Not even going to cosplay any defense. Just Jester gooning down the court.
obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass. So important.
Oh my, 2 points, the easy way for Smith. Here's Gonzalez. And he banks in the layup. Gonzalez has got 5 points in the quarter.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Pass to Van Vliet. Off
Okay,
target
bro.
from 3-point range.
Let's see.
Boston on offense.
I can high key.
They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Gonzalez. Pritchard from
I can high
outside.
key get a China G League contract.
Trifecta.
Do it.
He's got 6.
I believe in you.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've
Uh-oh,
learned in
what'd I
the
do?
NBA,
What'd I do?
The game is never over, so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Has anything new happened?
Gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played.
My God, bros. 3 fouls, that's
Third
it?
Trip to the free throw line. And he drops the first. Pritchard hits them both. Rockets trail by 18.
Just gonna pull back, contested 3.
Can't get it to fall.
Shit,
Now
shit,
5 of
shit down
7.
my leg. I messed that up.
Eason pulls it in.
I was trying to be fancy.
And here's Houston.
Okay. Ball's out of his hands. Ball's out of his hands, and then they call a foul.
And Houston has possession. Left side Durant. KD splashes
Kevin Durant has
the
all of his
triple.
points.
Well, no
I'm
hesitation right
up
there.
15 to Kevin Durant.
Durant
Not
is
even the
solid
Houston
on the offensive
Rockets.
end.
Right side Pritchard. And he's going for the lob.
I did that like 20 seconds ago.
From deep three-point land.
Okay. That's fucking
Houston, another
ridiculous.
three.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he
Hoop
steps
Planet
over
followed the host.
line,
Appreciate
is
that.
in his trigger range. My goodness.
20 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Gonzalez. 5 to shoot.
Oh, what are we doing, bro?
Finney Smith's shot is off. Inside. Here's Garza.
What are we doing?
Layup off target. So we can
Ugh.
first half. It's the Celtics. They lead by 12.
20 points. 20 of his 30 points belong to Kevin Durant.
Keep it right
The only
here
thing
on
keeping him in the
2K
game.
Sports.
Jeff Teague.
And with a big gap on
I
the
bet you can see
scoreboard,
Jeff Teague in the
second
crowd
half begins
somewhere.
with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect
What are the odds I get mentioned on the 520 podcast?
Fires for three.
Okay, this guy might be fucking cheating. This guy might be fucking cheating.
Kevin Durant, the easy opportunity from three. It's fluid and it's on point.
And there's the call on
I was playing Donkey Kong when Kawhi got traded, and then Jeff Teague showed up.
off the inbound pass.
Reed Shepard is not doing that.
Rockets trail by 9. Pass to Eason. Back to Durant.
I hope he pulls this shit. I hope.
Shot clock at 6. And here's Capella.
I jumped prematurely.
Slam dunk by Capella.
Boy, in pick and roll situations, Kevin Durant has every pass. The lob.
Oh,
pass.
Sam Hauser getting busy. Oh, this guy's actually kind of come back, huh?
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
This guy's actually like really come back.
Boston leading by 9. Here's Tatum.
Thank you, bro. That is a foul.
He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Capella.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the
There we go.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
There we go.
Rockets now. Launches it.
All right.
JT
Close but no cigar.
three.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Looking to end the run.
Get the fuck. Early 9%.
He'll go to the line with a chance.
Jesus.
Play.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious, takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Tatum. Okay. Tatum.
All right, we're putting Jason Tatum on Kevin Durant because obviously Jaylen Brown is not working.
In the game today, Jason Tatum, we're getting used
I say we just send doubles at Kevin Durant.
The three.
Is that Clint Capella
Tatum.
or Tari Eason? Yeah, please shoot with him.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics.
Ooh, it's gonna be me tomorrow in the men's league.
That one goes in.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Absolutely not.
Boston pulls it in. Picked it out of
What the
air.
fuck?
Katie jams it straight down.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Tatum can't hit.
Oh
Trail by 13. The three is up.
my God, bro, he has 30 with KD.
Three. Durant's got 11.
31.
Well, Kevin Durant can just hurt you in so many different ways. He's almost unguardable when he's pulling that jump shot.
Three-pointer Vucevic.
Why does someone with a B have no green window? He's gonna pull this shit. Oh my God, he's cooking just with Kevin Durant.
KD inside.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Durant
Everybody.
to the inside. Here's Eason. It's tipped.
Everybody love everybody.
Brown charging in. And Brown with the stuff.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Rockets trail by 10. Here's Shepard.
Dude,
And he's going to the line.
now I get why Vooch didn't get fucking minutes in the playoffs.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Sinks the second.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Back to Pritchard. 43 seconds left in the third quarter.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Shot is good.
Oh,
Got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
One of the best things about simply locks in on exactly what's
I'm gonna go into a
important at the
2-3.
moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what
Surely that'll stop Kevin Durant. That
And both free
2-3.
throws good for Durant.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Pass to Garza from behind the arc.
Oh, butter.
Gets the three to fall.
Butter.
Garza's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Pause cheese him just a little bit for that one.
Fight harder to get over the
Dumbass
screen.
pass.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Shireman, guarded by Van Vliet.
Hey!
Boom, he jams it
You
straight
said white
to
man
the
can't jump.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stopped.
Like Sheriff shoot with Fred VanVleet. Like I could not care less.
Drains the triple. 5 ticks left to play in the third. With 1 on the clock. Oh,
Oh, how is that not green?
offline. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Looking to run whenever. And there have been 2 very
Okay.
different performances from these teams today. As we get
Okay,
going
okay,
in
okay.
quarter
All we have to do is hold down the fort.
Celtics lead by 11.
Oh, disgusting work. God damn it.
Block.
Boy, how about the defense from Kevin Durant?
Come on.
Sends that shot back.
I'm not worried about a Min Thompson on the three-point line. But of course, he's going to get a running start. He's a freak.
Thompson.
Do it for Jet.
It's been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Hop
And it
step.
is a
There we go.
major disadvantage
Bang.
to stretch it. You can't
All you gotta do is move without the ball. You move without the ball, you get some buckets. Everyone knows that.
And breaking out
God
the
damn it, I'm
right
talking to
hand.
Chad.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Pritchard from outside.
Oh, come on. I got that off before he did.
Rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stayed
He's just gonna go to Kevin Durant.
Great timing on the contest.
He's just gonna go to Kevin Durant.
Outside Finney-Smith.
Oh my goodness.
Misses the dunk.
Get the starters in.
Try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock.
My God. Good board.
Rebound. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Gonzalez.
Ball movement. Ball movement. They don't teach that in school.
Celtics lead by 11.
Almost obliterated Luka Garza. If that were me, bro, I would have gotten my hand on it.
Connected to him at all.
He has not missed a shot with Kevin Durant. I don't think he's missed a single shot with Kevin Durant. But there's no way he's not gassed. I don't think he's taking him out either.
Guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
There's a screen.
Oh, that's butter. What a fucking stupid shot on my part.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point
Oh my God, it's a 5-point game. All right, all right, all right, all right.
Here in the second half,
All right.
really focused on
I'm
stretching.
joshing around.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure
He
does
only has a Zen on KD.
opens up
Yeah.
major options at the offensive end.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle.
I think we keep Jordan Walsh in for the defense. I think I like that. Jordan Walsh in for the defense.
From Alley.
And he can
Last
space.
break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said, "It doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond." They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's a pass to Tatum.
Oh, thank God that got through. Oh, thank God that got through. What a horrible pass.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior, yes, sir.
I'm not even going to switch off Kevin Durant.
Right side Durant.
I might as well have. Jesus.
Big moments. This is
Oh.
who Kevin Durant is. He delivers when the game is
Jump.
in the balance.
Bro, what are we doing? Leave Steven Adams. I don't care about Steven Adams.
Another shot.
I don't care about Steven Adams. All right.
Outside, Brown.
Come on. Oh, that God, fuck. That's all me. That's all my fault. That's all my fault. That's all my fault.
Advantage in the open floor.
Okay. What happened?
Sparking the break.
Okay.
Smith, a relentless defender with a disruptive wingspan.
That was all my fault. I need Jason Tatum with the ball.
Moving at the point of contact.
Celtics lead by 3.
Got a minute 30. We're up 3. Need to waste some time.
Fourth
Walk 'em
quarter
down.
Play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Idiot. That's why you don't off ball.
He just rises up and
Absolute buffoonery.
one hand.
A buffoon sandwich. What are we doing? Why is he just walking around you?
What a huge moment right there. Smith connecting on a big time shot.
Oh. It's not there. All right, all right. Come on. ISO.
There's 57 seconds left to the fourth. Brown on the wing. Clock at 4. Now White.
Dude, oh, fuck.
Here's Van Vliet.
Okay, he didn't. Oh, my God, bro. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Oh, you guys can't even see the score.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
Okay.
He's perfect from the line this time.
There we go.
He steps up and delivers.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Get it.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
All right.
6 to shoot.
That's why you run off ball. That's why you run off ball.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Jump.
I'd say it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation.
We're going to let him sit with this decision. We're going to let him sit with the decision to off ball on game point. What an absolute buffoon.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
What a dipshit.
To keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going
I got it in my veins. I've got it in my
And
veins.
the Rockets call time here.
Oh, I'm sorry, Casey. I'm sorry.
Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
And no doubt, they've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score in the
All right,
end
all right.
quickly, but it is still
We know where he's going.
Durant.
Okay.
Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Just wasting clock. Just wasting clock.
It'll be Rockets ball.
We did it for Jet. We did it for Jet. I wish you could, like, emote.
And so it's Boston who
All
scrapes
right.
by with the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
Has anything happened? Literally nothing. We just played an entire 2K game and nothing happened. Jaylen Brown has floated the idea of Brian Windhorst has floated the idea of Jaylen Brown and LeBron James playing together in Cleveland. The Timberwolves and Pistons attempted to pursue Kawhi Leonard, but his camp shut the idea down. At least a couple more rumors, but absolutely nothing. Yo, your Kawhi theory might be true. I think, like, as crazy as it sounds, tinfoil hat. As crazy as it sounds, I think tinfoil hat, like, it doesn't sound that crazy. Circle when you get it. But, I mean, that's probably what I'm going to make my YouTube video on tonight. But, because we've been streaming for 2 hours, so. Does that mean I cut my toe off and send it to my girl? No, there were some rumors. You can keep your toe, big dog. We are undefeated on stream. Let's see. Yeah, I think we just hit the 2-hour mark, or we're hitting the 2-hour mark in 15 seconds. Think we are gonna call the stream, or I think I'm gonna make a YouTube video and then come back on stream. So maybe, maybe not. It just depends. But we'll round out. Just make sure nothing's happening on the timeline that I'm not tracking. Yeah, absolutely nothing that I'm not tracking. But all right. I mean, 3 streams in one day. Watch. I mean, I'd love to play Uncharted again. I haven't played Uncharted since the second stream that I did on it. So I really would like to play Uncharted again. I just don't think tonight is the night that I get to do that. So maybe tomorrow night. Maybe tomorrow night. Just depends on what time I get home. But yeah. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, we're doing a giveaway on Instagram. Once we hit 20,000 followers on Instagram, we're at 19.3. So go make sure you're following on Instagram. Appreciate everyone joining in. It's always awesome to get to engage with you guys. I do have like high expectations when it comes to, or not high expectations, but high aspirations for what I post and the goal that I'm trying to reach in terms of growth. No matter what those are, I will always do my hardest to not lose contact with the people who make this all possible, which are you guys. So again, appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, I am going to post a YouTube video tonight, so make sure to tune in for that. But y'all have a great night. Stay safe. All right.